Hello everyone, my name is John Mark England, and today I'm going to be talking about shoplifting. So we'll just get right into it. I'm going to read the questions and then discuss them. The first question is, which criminological theories best explain the behaviors and motivations of the individuals involved in retail theft as shown in the video? I think rational choice theory is a big influence on these people because they feel the need that because of their circumstances and because of where they're at, there's no other choice for them to get money or get these valuable things, and they just resort to kind of the easy way out of just taking, because this kind of ties into the second question as well, but they just take because they have opportunity, because these stores, they don't have great security and stuff, so they're just taking advantage of what they have in front of them. Even if it's illegal, they feel the need that that's what they need to do. So the second question basically says, how does social and economic factors influence this type of crime? I'm going to answer that first before I say the second part of the question. So social and economic factors influence this type of crime. I think it definitely does, and I think economic factors definitely influence it. When somebody doesn't have as much money or as much, valuable things, they start resorting to illegal activities, and they see it as like almost their only way out. And also social factors can influence whether they're also in poor environments with other poorer people. They might be influenced to also steal things if they see their friends stealing, or they see other people making businesses out of these things and they're making good money, and they're like, wow, like I could really just be doing this to get by, and then they get influenced and then they'll do that. So then the second part of the second question is this more of a result of opportunity, necessity, or group influence? Opportunity would be basically just these stores, their security isn't the best, so I think opportunity is there, and it's an influence. I wouldn't say it's the biggest. Necessity, I think is the biggest factor out of the three, because what these people need is what they're gonna make that decision based on what they need. And if they need money for food, they're gonna do whatever it takes to get that. And even if they think it's questionable, like I said earlier, the rational choice theory, they've already thought about the pros and the cons, and honestly, when they do it so much, they probably don't even see it as a bad thing anymore. They just do it as a lifestyle. Like, that's just how they believe they have to live to get by. So I would say necessity is the biggest, and then group influence. I think that also ties into the social factors. I think that a group influence can have a pretty big impact. I think it can have a big impact on the people in the group, but I don't know. I feel like it really comes down to the individual and what their choice is. And a group, yes, a group will heavily influence somebody. If you have somebody constantly on you, like telling you, just for example, like telling you, hey, you should go with us. Like, say it's just, I don't know, going out, and somebody's constantly like telling you, hey, you should go out, hey, you should go out, hey, you should go out. You'll start leaning towards it. Like, maybe at first you'll be like, no, no, no. But you'll start leaning towards it eventually if it's always like constantly in your ear, and they just keep influencing you. So I think it's a combination of all three, really. but I think necessity is the biggest influence on an individual. So the last question says, do current criminal justice responses appear effective? What changes in policy or practice could better address organized retail crime? I think we need better security. I think stores should have more awareness of, who's coming in, who's going out of the stores. I think just workplace environments should be better in general, and employees should be on the lookout. Personally, I work at H-E-B, and I have to watch out for that stuff. And I work at a grocery store, and we always talk about theft and watching everything, especially when I'm working in self-checkout. They say we have to have this hunter's mindset where we just walk around and watch everybody. It's kind of funny, but it's the truth, and we have to keep an eye on people because it's really easy for them to take things. It's very easy, actually. So you have to be kind of on watch. I feel like employees should be more on watch and more serious about their jobs. And then the criminal justice response, I think maybe security systems could be better. I feel like, I don't know, a lot of the punishment is really just a slap on the wrist. And I mean, it is really one of those crimes where it's it's a big deal, but at the same time, that rational choice theory, there's a lot of kids out there stealing, and it's because their families have nothing. They don't have anything to provide, and they feel like it's the only way out. So I feel like the criminal justice system, wow, I'm at 7 minutes. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I feel like the criminal justice system can I feel like the criminal justice system can just kind of try, if it's younger people, I feel like rehabilitation would be a main focus, but talking it out with these people, figuring out their motives and why they do these things. I definitely think they need to be sentenced for a while, in jail, and be oh, this is real stuff. Shoplifting isn't a joke, So I think sentencing them, even if it's just going to jail or maybe even going to prison, but I don't know, prison's kind of a big deal, but jail for a week, they'd be dang, they realize it sucks. Yeah, so that's my opinion. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry that the video is so long. Thank you.